We would love to show you the university and various exhibitions that we have for you. We do collaborate with our partners outside the university, and that is the University of Limpopo community. Through our various programs of the university, we are engaged with schools in the area through our science center as well as through our Faculty of Science and Agriculture.
As the Science Center, we run community engagement programs to schools, and mostly we do this to the circuits. This includes science subjects, includes programs that are actually meant to demonstrate a better understanding for the science subjects such as physical science, life science, agriculture, and mathematics. We get information from the teachers on which areas are we supposed to assist, and then we prepare in such and then go and assist to reach those schools that are far away from the university. One, you can see this portion, there are solar panels. This is another solar panels. We have lights there. Now here we actually demonstrate the solar energy. Now, if you press this green button, it will light on, but if it lights, it provides you with light, that light is converted into electrical energy, and then now that particular electrical energy is able to move the ball upwards from the fan underneath there. So it's able to blow the fan upwards. So you see, it takes a long time to blow the fan up to the peak. So now we want to demonstrate if you have two lights, it means now you have extra energy. That extra energy, it means more energy, more heat energy from the lights will be converted into electricity. So much more of it will be converted there. Can you see how fast will it be? It takes a very short period of time to blow the ball, because now the energy that is being converted, it's enough to blow the ball.
This is our biodiversity section. We talk about biological living things in a different field or in one region, which is called an ecosystem. So living things, we talk about plants, which are the grass and the trees. As you can see, the animals, the insects, the fungi, and also the microorganisms. And then the career-related opportunities on this, you can become an environmental officer, a lecturer, a scientist, or even a researcher.
We work quite closely with some of the traditional healers and people from rural areas, because what the main aim of the herbarium is to do is to collect a representative species of all the species in Limpopo province, a representation of each of those species, and many of them are in rural areas. And we also collect and store voucher specimens of species that people have worked on in terms of their medicinal properties. And so when we move out into the field, we often engaged with community members who know the traditional uses of the plants and their names, their vernacular names.
From the Fab Lab side, we are dealing with a number of programs where we are assisting various users within the Fab Lab. We have school projects that we're supporting, giving a platform for learners to be able to do their exhibits and be able to assist them in modifying their exhibits for various science, engineering and technology competitions that they have. So the learners that we had, they're doing science expos, Tugatolib expos, technology Olympiads, and many more other science, engineering and technology competitions. We also do have entrepreneurs that do come to the Fab Lab to come and create prototypes for their ideas, and we have been able to assist them to make those prototypes, and we have been able to assist them to do that and work with various partners as well to assist them further.
These are some of the products that we have within the Fab Lab. This is an exhibit that was made by Elena for his science expo. And then we gave him a platform to create the model itself, the architectural model. And then there's also it's a smart home model that he created for his expo. So there are other products that we made within the Fab Lab. Out of waste materials, people could make this. And then one can be able to make, using the laser cutter, we're able to make this light. This is our modeler machine that we use to make printed circuit board for electronic circuits. The vinyl cutter that is used to make signages, one can be able to use this cutter to cut out the vinyl material. Then you can use it for your projects or product that one has to make. Our laser cutter, that one can use materials such as perspex, wood, hardboard, cardboard, and it can even engrave on glass. So one can make prototypes out of those materials using this laser cutter. It's computer controlled. You can design your product out of open source softwares. Then one can be able to send them to the laser cutter for them to be able to be cut out. It's 2D programs that one can be able to cut from these materials. This is the 3D printer that uses plastic material to make exhibits or prototypes out of.
We have a Saatchi lab in ecosystem health, especially aquatic ecosystem health, where we look at the health of aquatic organisms like fish, crocodiles and hippopotamus to see what the quality of the ecosystem is. So this is a parasitology lab where we have lots of equipment. We do a lot of field work, but I always say 1 hour in the field, 3 hours in the lab. In the lab we have lots of fridges, freezers to keep the samples until it's ready to process. We have containers to keep our fish until we're ready to continue with the work. We have lots of nice microscopes, state-of-the-art microscopes where they can make drawings. Currently we've got 4 PhD students in the lab and we support them with all the equipment that we have. They've got funding, bursaries. We send them on courses which they need, like stats courses, PCR courses, whatever they need for their degree. And we support them financially for their projects, make sure that they can get all the data that they need.
After we have dissected the fish and assessed for external and internal parasites, we preserve them either in a slide, which we use a cover slip that we put it, and then we stain it with either GAP, most of the time for monogenean parasites, and then for the copepods, like this one, which is also known as New Agacillus, we normally do drawings on it. So on this computer and this microscope, we can do drawings.
Our research focus is basically dictated by the communities around us. We have research that focuses on the quality of water around us. We have communities that have water scarcities, and some use canned water, some use bottled water, some use JoJo's. And we look at the safety of those water storage systems across communities. So some of the research projects focus on that. We also use the fauna and flora around us. So we have plant-based medicinal products that we research on, working with our traditional doctors and healers around the province. And we test them on various microbiology and various biotechnology and biochemical platforms. We test plants, their effectiveness on cancer cells, and diabetes. So how to manage diabetes or how to manage cancer using these medicinal plant products that we have in our province. We also study some of the fruits like marula fruits and how we can produce wine from those marula fruits.
What we have shown you through these exhibitions is actually in line with the theme for National Science Week 2021, which is making it possible through science. We have seen a number of our activities through our laboratories, through our science centers, through our fabrication lab, and even our herbarium. What kind of research activities that are happening, that are going on. We also have a number of research projects which are linked to the communities, which are linked to the industry, and many other application areas.